Cheers, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's coffee time. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. We're going to explore coffee today as we do every Wednesday. So if you like what we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and check out all of our other videos. It means a lot to us. Today is something very special. We've been holding on to this for a little bit. We actually got it this year, so it's not like a really old coffee. But we have been really excited about bringing this. When we were on our trip to Tennessee, we visited a coffee house. It's like a coffee house, and next door is where they do all the roasting and importing, and we got a VIP tour. The owner was there, and we were talking about coffee and the coffee side, and said we wanted to come over and that we do reviews and stuff, a lot of coffee. And so he invited us over, and we got to see a really cool, back end tour of the coffee place. And that's Goodman's Coffee in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we had a great time. So if you ever get out to Chattanooga, make sure you go and see Goodman's Coffee. Really good coffee and really nice guy. So we picked up a couple of them. So you're going to see another one in the future. But this is Goodman's Barrel Aged Coffee. It is a 13 or 12 ounce bag that is pretty reasonable price. It costs about $12. It's 100% Arabica. He gets this coffee from, I don't know. He travels throughout Central America and some of South America. We actually got to, he talked a lot about his visits and how he picks coffee, and we got to see piles of coffee from these different regions that he visited. And I think it's the Guatemalan ones. He had these burlap bags full of coffee where they hand paint the burlap. And so every burlap bag is different with a different design. So we're talking about, ideas of what to do with all those burlap bags once they're empty. But really interesting. So this is from Central America somewhere. He doesn't actually say on the package. I think it was Guatemalan, but I can't remember. But this is the barrel aged coffee. There's a distillery in Chattanooga called Chattanooga Distillery. Makes absolutely fabulous whiskeys and ryes. And so they take a barrel from Chattanooga, they pair it up with them, and they will store the beans in the barrels, age them in the barrels for, I believe it was 4.5 weeks. 4 weeks, and then they roast them. So they come green. He does all the roasting there. So a lot of coffee places, they'll order the beans already slightly roasted or whatever, and they'll do different types, or they'll just package them. He goes down and to all the farms, hand selects all the beans that he wants, and they're all pretty green, like the coffee beans are, and then he does all the roasting up there. Got some really cool machinery too. That was kind of cool. So this is a barrel aged in Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee's Chattanooga Distillery, which isn't too far from where Goodman's was. We visited that as well and had a great tour, kind of a VIP tasting as well, which was really nice. I thought it was above and beyond for them to give us that tasting. And we actually have some Chattanooga, Tennessee reviews coming up in the next few weeks. I believe next week we have our first one. So I decided to do a fairly fine grind on this. It's a dark roast. It smells like a dark roast. You can definitely smell that whiskey. But a very fine grind in my hand grinder. And it's been seeping in this for quite a while. So it's a very kind of a milky, chocolatey color. It's not completely dark, but I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of more of a tannish brown. It's got a great aroma, definitely picking up some whiskey, but lots of chocolate notes and some oakiness or barrel notes to it, and slight citrusy, maybe vanilla citrusy aroma to it, but definitely a little bit of citrusy, chocolatey whiskey. Everything I like. Almost like a Christmassy smell. Oh, great flavor. It's very hot though. smooth, non-bitter. It's not really a bold flavor, but a nice, smooth flavor with that taste of chocolatey oakiness to it. I guess a little bit of the whiskey notes to it, but not really the citrusy that I'm getting. So what they say on here is you're getting notes of whiskey, definitely, oak, definitely, chocolate, most definitely. This is probably one of the most chocolatey flavored coffees I've had in a long time. And caramel, which not, maybe. I'll get some second opinions here once we get off, because I'll be sharing this with some people. But excellent, excellent. And I believe you can order this online, so give it a try. We have another one coming up that we are super excited for. It's a Indian coffee. So, tell us what your favorite coffee is. If you've had Goodman's, let us know what your favorite is. What do you think about it? If you're visiting the Tennessee Whiskey Trail and hitting all the distilleries, and you're down there in Chattanooga, they have a couple distilleries there, make sure you stop by Goodman's and try their barrel-aged coffee, as well as all the other ones. And let us know how your trip was. Tell them that we sent you. We had a great time with them, and hope to definitely send them a little bit of note about this video and how much we appreciate their tour. So let us know. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Remember, check out all of our other videos Monday through Friday. We got lots of great whiskeys and non-whiskeys reviews, as well as cocktails on Friday. And you should start every morning with a good cup of coffee. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.